Happy Hump Day. It's Lisa Live on the News 103.5 FM KYCA. Happy Wednesday, everybody. How you doing there, Matt Hinshaw?
I'm doing delightful. We will see.
Delightful.
It's lots of birthdays today.
I know. It's
amazing
a big
day.
It's a big, big day. How's Jason doing today?
Jason's along for the ride today.
Yes.
Always happy to celebrate a birthday around
That's
here.
right.
That's not mine.
Right. I know. I was just going to say, wait a minute. Didn't we just celebrate?
Yeah.
Or weren't we just told not to celebrate his birthday?
I think we're told not to, but we still did anyway. Sorry.
That's right.
That's a demerit.
Well, yes, it is Scott Dandos' 60th birthday today. Oh, my gosh. Is he a senior citizen at 60, Jason?
It depends on which restaurant you go to. You can check his AARP card for his birthday and all that. He does not look 60.
No, he doesn't, does he?
No.
People always accuse him of using Grecian formula for his hair. It is a little bit gray now, but I mean, it's just starting to go gray at 60.
Lucky.
Yeah.
So lucky.
So Scott's going to be in with us this morning, which will be fun. That's why it looks like we're having a birthday party. So yeah, he took the day off, and we're going to hit the golf course, play some golf, and enjoy the day. So I said, well, if you're off, you need to come in and be on the radio because today's going to be a fun day.
Antelope Hills?
Antelope Hills. Yep,
Nice.
North Course today. We're playing 18 holes on the north, and then we're playing in this social networking golf group called Spark Golf, and it kicks off today at Antelope Hills, and you pay $35, and you play 9 holes, and they keep track of all the scores, and you get points, and it's our first time doing this, but that's a lot of golf in one day, right?
Is that a new group, or is it they've been going around for a while?
I think Spark Golf has been around for a while,
Okay.
but it's our first year to
Sure.
participate.
Sure.
So
That is a lot of golf.
I know.
What is that? 18, 9?
4 to 5 to 6,
That's a lot of
27,
holes.
right? 27 holes of golf.
Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't played that many all at one time, but I'm sure it'll be wonderful. Because a lot of times we finish and we're like, man, we could keep going. We're just warming up after 18 holes, right?
Just don't let the beer cart girl get too far away, right?
Well, you know what? When you play that many holes, you got to let her go.
You got to?
Yeah.
She gets too tired?
Yeah, you get too tired. And yeah.
Got it.
So, water, hydration.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be warm today, right? Speaking of the
so.
weather.
Yes, great segue
You
there,
like
man.
that? I
You're
did
learning.
it.
You're learning,
I'm learning.
young man.
Man, we're going to make a real broadcaster out of him yet, I'll tell you. Woo. I don't know what to think here.
All of a sudden, he thinks he's the host, and he's throwing it to Jason.
I am not the host. I'm just trying to help because you're getting a drink.
I love it. Thank you, Matt. Yes, Jason, what can we expect as far as the weather today and the rest of the week?
Well, thank you, Matt. Let's take a look at the weather forecast.
Uh-oh, you got our names mixed up again.
Yeah, I know. Well, hey, I'll tell you what, perfect day for golf. Oh, it's gorgeous out there. It's going to be 77 and sunny today in downtown Prescott. A little breezy, maybe 15, 20-mile-per-hour winds. So that might drive the ball into those house hazards up on the north course there.
Right.
I never liked those house hazards, I swear.
Man.
I liked the south course. I got used to that.
Right,
So,
those wide open fairways.
and then we're going to have a few clouds move in, but it's still not going to cool off. We're into that springtime here in Prescott. So 78 tomorrow, and then the clouds are going to move off on Friday. It's going to be a little windier, so if you're going to play golf Friday, you can expect it to be a little bit breezier. 78 degrees then. We are going to hit 82 Sunday. Woo.
Wow, 82 here means 102 in the valley.
Oh, don't tell me you're going down to Phoenix.
This is the time of year where we stop going to Phoenix. When it hits 100 down there, usually it's up to Mother's Day. Usually we can make it to Mother's Day, and then we stop going. But, 100 gets hot for these Northlanders, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we were down in Phoenix, my wife and I, just a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness, it was last week. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
And we noted when we ate outside that summer is finally over down in Phoenix as we enter into pre-hell and start moving towards, from May until about the end of August.
Exactly. And that's when everybody hits the lakes, and you go to the lake, and it's so crowded, and there's just steam coming up off the lake because of all the hot bodies inside of it.
Wow.
But anyhow, it's going to be a warm one, but beautiful. We love it. Today is game day for our Toronto Marlies. Guys,
is that the jacket?
You have to be on board with this. I mean, yes, this is my son-in-law's logo from his hockey team.
That's what I thought. Okay,
it's very cool. It's a maple leaf with a crown inside of it. and they are playing the Rochester, New York Americans on the road. They are finishing up their regular season with 3 games, 1 today and then 2 this weekend, and then they head off to the playoffs.
That'll be exciting.
Yes.
Okay.
Very exciting. So
Well,
I'll keep you all abreast of the situation.
Matt, we've got to root for the Toronto team. It's not like Phoenix is a team anymore,
I
right?
know,
Not after today.
right?
Nope.
The Coyotes probably playing their last game in Arizona tonight in Mullet Arena. Unbelievable. We have a hard time with hockey in Arizona, which is a bummer because so many big fans, especially in our area. We got used to the Sundogs, and when they left, it was heartbreaking. We couldn't believe it. We thought they'd be here forever. So, now the Coyotes, they say, you don't want us, we're out of here.
They still haven't officially announced it, but, I mean, the ticket prices definitely reflect that it's the last game.
Right.
I mean, I saw some that were like $10,000 for the last game.
Can you believe
That's
that?
insane.
More money than the Coyotes ever made in a single
Ouch.
game. Yeah, well, I don't know. My son-in-law actually, no, my nephew works for the Coyotes, and he's kind of tight-lipped on everything, but the news was shocking to him as well. He's right out of college, and he works in the front office. He's a statistician. He helps with doing the numbers. He's really smart with numbers. I can't tell you any more than that. That's all I know about what he does. But devastating news for him if this is the case and they're going goodbye.
So is he moving to Salt Lake City
We
too
don't
then?
know. We don't know anything. Yeah, we don't know. So Salt Lake City's a lovely place, but it's not Phoenix, Arizona.
No.
Yeah,
No,
that's showing him no love. I mean, Scottsdale mayor's like, no, thank you. Glendale, no, thank you. So it's too bad.
Well, you got to build those facilities and everything, and it's not like you can find a frozen pond anywhere in Phoenix, or one that's not boiling at least.
Right.
So.
Right. Absolutely. Well, today is National Haiku Poetry Day. Do either of you partake in the haiku?
No, I can barely write my name.
I can give you a limerick that's questionable.
Okay, let's try it.
Oh, no, let's not.
I got all excited. I'm like, oh, good job. Good job.
Off the air.
Well, how about this one? 5 syllables here and 7 syllables there. Now you're an expert. That's a haiku. 5, 7, 5. That's all you have to do.
Literally a description
Yep.
of a haiku is
that-
a haiku.
That's right. Okay. It's also National Banana Day. Who doesn't like a nice banana? No?
Banana bread?
You're not a fan?
Banana bread is wonderful.
Yes.
Bananas are okay.
Yeah. Did you know that bananas are, what are they? They're not a fruit. They're a berry.
Really?
Yeah, well, that's what CBS Connect is telling me this morning. If somebody wants to dispute that, let me know, but I've never heard that before. It says that technically they aren't a fruit, they're a berry, but the seeds are sterile. That's why you can't plant a banana in the backyard and grow a tree from it. Instead, banana plants are cloned, which means the bananas today are genetically identical to the ones our grandparents ate when they were kids. Interesting, huh? No?
Gives Attack of the Clones new meaning.
Right. Yeah. Yes. The visual on that one, right? And the average American eats about 90 bananas a year. How do you rank?
Nowhere
Are you
near
average?
that.
Are you way
No,
below
way
average?
Below. I don't think I eat one a year.
Really?
Probably. Yeah.
What about you, Jason?
When it is very carefully covered in ice cream and chocolate sauce and I don't see it, so perhaps I have eaten a few.
Yeah, I bet you have. Yeah, I love a good banana. It's also blah 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 day. The day you finally get around to doing all the things you've been nagged to do, like clean the car, change that broken light bulb, quit smoking, blah blah blah.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. I'm not going to get any of those things done today.
No, me neither. I've got lots of golf to take care of.
You do.
Very important day. It's National Kickball Day. Who doesn't love a good round of kickball?
That's right.
Yeah, tons of fun. Invented about 100 years ago in Cincinnati. Gym teachers first started using it to teach the kids the basics of baseball, and that's how it was invented. Pretty cool.
That's what we need to bring back. Pickleball and kickball. We'll set up courts next to each other. We'll get professional kickball leagues.
Right. Fun.
I think we should.
Fun
well,
for
I
everybody.
don't know. I don't know if the retirees would be good at running around bases. I don't know.
Yeah.
Or kicking a ball like
or
that.
kicking a ball,
Yeah, that's a good point. Good point. So there are two schools of thoughts on reclining seats on airplanes. Either you're one of the few that feel that they're comfortable. I'm one of those. I always have to recline my seat, even though it only goes back 2 inches at the most.
Those 2 inches for someone my height
Make a
is
difference.
very, very important.
Okay, see? So you and I, proponents. A lot of other people think they are way more trouble than they're worth for a couple of inches.
And I have to fall into that. I had a very unpleasant flight one time
Please share.
that I had to sit behind someone who fully reclined
I always fully recline.
and refused to move.
Well, why did they? Did they go back further than usual, or?
I had them practically in my lap.
Oh my gosh! What airline was it?
I'm not saying.
Please.
No. Delta. Anyway, it wasn't the flight crew's fault. In fact, they finally got him and said, look, you have to get up. Number one, the gentleman has to go to the bathroom. Number two, you have to set your seat up when we land.
Oh, right. There are rules.
He did not.
Neither
time.
Wow.
Refused to move, and that was it.
Didn't they do something about it? I mean,
What could they do?
You cannot land the plane with a chair recline. I mean, that is a no-no. We know how serious that is.
Guess what? They did it.
Wow. So now we know we don't have to do it.
I wouldn't say that.
I think the bigger question here is, I mean, Jason alluded to it, he had to go to the bathroom and the dude didn't move his seat.
Yeah.
So what happened, Jason?
Well, modesty objects.
All right.
I'm sure you got up and probably got up very abruptly
I managed
with the seat in front of you. I mean,
I managed, and he wasn't thrilled about it, but
some entitled people, you know.
exactly.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, airline experts are saying that reclining seats on airplanes is in the process of being phased out for good for economy class, at least. I mean, and they're the ones that need it the most. So, yeah, multiple reasons. One of the main ones, the seats that don't recline are lighter, of course, which keeps fuel costs down, and they don't need mechanical parts, which means less maintenance. And, they're just going to shove as many chairs in so you can't recline them.
Well, you have seen the standing seats, haven't you?
I have not.
Oh, yes. They have racks where you basically belt yourself to the wall and these seats, and you pretty much stand during short flights. They're getting ready
like
for
a
this.
bus, like a train.
Exactly. I've seen concepts of this.
How are they going to serve us our drinks and our snacks?
What drinks? What snacks?
Yeah, I was going to say, those have really gone by the wayside.
I have to tell you, when we flew to Kenya, it was a 15-and-a-half-hour flight from L.A. to Dubai. And if we hadn't gone business class where we could lay down, I don't think we would have made it. I mean, it was so long. Those poor people in economy, I felt so bad because it really made a difference to be able to stretch out and sleep a full 8-hour night and have three full course meals served to you. It was lovely. So, I mean, if you're flying that far and you're our age,
True. Okay.
I'm looping
She's
you in the
looking
group.
at me, yeah.
I'm looping you in the group, even though you are a decade younger.
It's not even my age. It's the pure height.
Yeah.
Like, talking about standing up in a plane, I can't do that.
You would have to lean over.
Yes, I have to.
And that would do wonders for your back.
Oh, it's great.
Yeah, traveling anymore is becoming quite a hassle, if you don't mind my saying.
I love airplanes and I love flying, but I don't do it much.
Yeah.
I can't.
Right. Well, here's another thing that we need to debate this morning. There is a genius on TikTok who says we've been loading our Pez dispensers improperly.
Oh, boy.
They're saying that instead of, you guys all know this, you take them out and you hold them in a line and you very carefully line them up inside the Pez and you hope they don't spit out. And if one spits out, it screws up the whole column of Pez candies, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Isn't that how you guys did it?
I didn't eat Pez that much.
But you played with them, no?
No.
I didn't put them in the dispenser. I just ate them.
You just...
Well, there's an easy way.
Did you take the paper off at least, Matt?
Yeah, and the
Okay.
tinfoil. It's a little too
Okay.
chewy
Well,
with the paper and tinfoil.
They're saying to load the whole cartridge into the Pez dispenser Do not take the paper off. Do not take the foil off. It will cut the paper and dispense the candy itself.
Huh.
So, I mean, I was this many days old when I learned about how to properly load up a Pez dispenser.
You would think they would have instructions on the back of them
You
or something
would
if that's what it is.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I'm going to be challenged to find a Pez dispenser so we can try this out. Maybe for free food for us Friday.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
they're not that difficult to find.
Really?
I'm sure
Where can I get one?
Walmart and Target and places like that.
All right, I'll see if I can find
Oh,
one.
please don't talk to Barry about Pez. He'll get ideas.
But they'd be delicious ideas. Delicious
They would be.
ideas. All right, we got to move on. We got a house full of guests this morning. Coming up, we're going to be talking about comedy at the Elks. Two of our favorite comedians, J.C. Anderson and Matt Santos, in the green room getting their hair and makeup done as I speak. Also, Scott Dandos, I think, is going to join us, birthday boy. And Kelly Tolbert is coming up next with her midweek weekend preview.
Man,
I know.
full house.
I love it. I love it. Right now, I got to remind you guys that this coming Friday, April 19th, 10 to 5, make sure you stop into the Artful Eye Jewelers. It's their jewelry cleaning spa day. Go in, get your jewelry cleaned and inspected for free. If you haven't had your jewelry cleaned in a while, you won't believe how much prettier it is. They make it look brand new when you get it cleaned and inspected at the Artful Eye Jewelers. They're going to have snacks, special discounts, and they are going to introduce a new jewelry line that they picked up at the big Dallas IJO Jewelry Show, where, by the way, they won 3 National Jewelry Design Awards. Also, when you're in this Friday, be sure you guess how many diamonds are in the champagne glass. The winner with the closest guess will receive a pair of diamond earrings. How awesome is that? Stop in and take care of that at the Artful Eye Jewelers, Middle of Whiskey Road, downtown Prescott. And we'll be right back. Welcome back. It's Lisa Live on the News 103.5 FM KYCA, joining us in studio like she does just about every Wednesday, unless she's on vacation in some exotic destination. We have Kelly Tolbert in with her midweek weekend preview. Good morning.
Good morning, everybody.
Where did you go last week? We'd all like to know.
I was in Reno, Nevada.
Oh, exotic.
That's super exotic.
Super exotic.
What were you
Northern
doing
Nevada.
there?
I was there with my husband for a medical appointment.
Oh, okay. Very good.
But we
And-
try to make it an adventure as well. So we went
Right.
over to Lake
Oh,
Tahoe, which is where you
good.
got married,
well,
right?
I had my honeymoon there.
Honeymoon.
Yes.
Oh, it was so beautiful.
Isn't it gorgeous?
I've been a few times, but that particular day it was so blue, and it was like perfect as to why they say keep Tahoe blue. And I had not seen it like that before, so
Isn't
it was
that
a real
something?
treat. Yeah.
And pine cones bigger than your head.
everything is just the trees are
Yes.
bigger,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
it's really a stunning
Did
place.
you get to gamble at all?
I did not.
No.
I'm not a big
Okay.
gambler,
Yeah.
but I mean, I should just give you guys some money. That's how it goes for me.
Right, isn't that right? Yeah.
Donate to the cause.
Awesome. Well, I hope that you had a little bit of fun
We
along with the
did,
stuff you
yeah.
had to get done.
Yes, thank
Good.
you, Lisa. It's great
Good.
to be back.
Yes, wonderful. Well, tell us. I mean, you handed me this
Lots.
list. There's a ton going
Lots.
on.
So I guess we're in the thick of it, right?
Yes.
April. Thursday at the Elks Theater is a nationally touring comedy headliner group called Verzi Triplets.
Yes.
They're identical triplets, and I think your next guest is going to talk a little bit more about
Yes,
that.
Matt and JC, and we have some audio clips.
I'm sure it's gonna
If I
be-
can figure out how to run my computer, we're going to get to hear them.
Awesome.
So, yes, that is coming up, and that will be tomorrow night at
Thursday
the Elks.
night at 7
Okay.
at the Elks. And then also over at Sousa's on Thursday is the Lion King Jr., and they have performances through Sunday. So definitely look at their website for more information. And it's the traditional performance of the Lion King, but, our little local theater doing that. So
Fun.
catch one of those performances Thursday through Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
And then Friday over at St. Luke's Episcopal Church, the Prescott Choral Group are doing The Genius of Puccini.
Ooh, Puccini.
Puccini.
Nice.
I feel like you have to kind of say it in an Italian
Right,
way,
right.
and mine's not real great, but
You did good.
they have performances Friday and Saturday, and it is $30 over there.
Super
so,
fun.
Yeah, not a free thing, but probably worth every penny.
Right, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, and then Saturday is our annual Granite Creek cleanup. There is pre-registration required, and you can do that on their website at prescottcreeks.org. And that's, that event that's been going on, I don't know how many years, 8 to noon, and it's a great way to give back while celebrating Earth Day.
Right.
And then
yes.
downtown on Cortez, Gurley, and Goodwin will be the 2024 Earth Day celebration and Wildfire Expo. There's all kinds of activities for kids and families, and there's
Nice.
free snacks.
Well,
We love
That's all
snacks
I
over
need.
here,
doesn't
right?
love a free snack. They
Exactly.
put free snack on there, and that just draws the people.
That is, it's
Yeah.
a no-brainer,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And it's 9 to 2.
Okay, very nice.
And then if that's not enough for you, over at the Findlay Toyota Center, the Northern Arizona Wranglers are playing the Duke City Gladiators.
All
And that's
right.
at 6 p.m.
Perfect. We have tickets to give away for that game that will be given away on Friday.
Got to listen in on Friday.
So be listening for your chance to win your way in
yeah.
to see your Northern Arizona Wranglers Saturday at Findlay Toyota Center.
I'll be listening.
Okay, very
Hopefully I
good.
can win something one day. And then also on Saturday at the Elks is Anthony Mazzella, the Legends of the Guitar. And he is said to be one of the top 10 guitarists in the country.
Oh, wow.
And
that'll
that's
be
at
good.
7 p.m.
Okay.
And Sunday at the Willow Creek Inn is a venue open house. I'll be there with my little horse trailer.
how
So if anybody wants
fun.
to stop by, please do. It's free. It's 10 to 4. And I'll tell you all about my little side business.
Yes, right. Well, and I heard that yesterday we had Charlotte Hall Museum in. They talked about their big fundraising event, and they said that you will be there on site making mocktails.
I heard that
Yes.
little segment, so thank you for
Lots of
that.
little
And
plugs for
yes,
Kelly
looking
Tolbert.
forward to doing mocktails at Charlotte's Cellar
Yes.
next month. So we'll talk about that maybe more in the
Yes,
future.
right.
I'm looking forward to that event very
Gonna
much.
be a ton of fun.
So much fun.
Looks like there's a ton of live music at all the local Watering Holes, Whiskey River, Windsock. Check out their websites respectively to find out who's playing. And then you have on here something for next week.
Well, I thought I'd mention it because
Yeah.
you have to get tickets. And
Right.
it is ZZ Top and the Arizona original, the Black Moods.
Oh, we love
and
the
they're
Black
so
Moods.
fun. Yeah.
Yes.
I've seen them at a few events here in town.
Yes.
And they really bring the energy. So with ZZ Top, how fun.
Love it. Love it. And that's at
Wednesday.
Findlay Toyota Center
Yeah.
on Wednesday. Check out the website for tickets. I'm surprised that one's not sold out.
I am too.
Yeah. Are you going?
No.
No. Do you know who
work.
ZZ Top is?
That's
Vaguely.
grandpa music, isn't it?
They have the beards.
Oh, Jason is so
Uh-oh.
offended. Them's fighting words. Matt's fired.
Well, I couldn't say
It's
dad
been fun,
music.
Matt.
Kelly, you want another job?
Yeah, Kelly, we'll switch.
Oh wow, yeah, ZZ Top. That'll be fun. Hopefully, it'll be fun. You don't know. You just don't know.
They're
But under
rockers,
all
those
that
guys.
hair, You don't
Yeah.
know how old they really are, so it
That's
doesn't
a
really
good
matter.
strategy.
Yeah.
Or if they're really
I
people.
wish we could try.
I know.
Yeah, yeah. Or are they just different people dressed up as them? Nobody really knows.
Maybe they're not people at all.
Well, that's a little far-fetched, Matt.
Oh, well, you never know.
You've been
There's so
watching
much
too
hair.
much South Park.
Too
Yeah.
much. Too much. Kelly Tolbert with her midweek weekend preview. Always a pleasure to have you
Awesome
in.
stuff. Thank you, Lisa.
Thanks for keeping us in the know so we can hit all the cool things over
It's
the
a
weekend.
pleasure. I love doing it.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
All right, we have a couple jokers and a stud coming in next.
What? Hey, Jason, I'm the one that crossed the line. Jason's now leaving the building.
Couple jokers and a stud coming up next. Don't miss it. Right now, something incredible I have to share with you, ladies specifically, and it's Prescott Women's Clinic. You know how important it is to find a healthcare provider who really listens and understands, and that's exactly what you're going to get at Prescott Women's Clinic. From, well, woman exams to specialized treatments, they have you covered every step of the way, and let me tell you, their level of care is unmatched. So if you're looking for a place where you feel heard, valued, and truly cared for, look no further than Prescott Women's Clinic in Prescott and Prescott Valley. Give them a call. Make an appointment today. Number 928-778-4300. You can also learn more and make an appointment conveniently online at PrescottWomen'sClinic.com. And we'll be right back. And we're back. Thanks for hanging out with us. It's Lisa Live on the News 103.5 FM KYCA. Before we start a fire in the studio, let's sing.
Okay.
Is it up?
Yeah. Oh, hold on. Nope.
Okay.
There you go. Now it is.
Let's start over. Happy
Day to you.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, dear Scott
Dandos. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Are you 1?
No, you start that
Are
by
you
10s.
2?
Are you 10?
Are you
It's
20?
gonna be a long day.
Are you 30?
Been
40?
there.
50, Scott?
Done that.
How old are you?
I'm old enough to put on a little preparation H this morning and take my Metamucil.
We found out he gets discounts now.
Lots of discounts.
A few benefits
Are
being
you a senior citizen being
absolutely
60?
not only at Safeway and Fry's
Yeah.
every second Wednesday of every month or whatever it is, but
Right.
I get discount at the Antelope Hills Golf Course too.
Oh, right. Once you turn 60, you do?
60. I'm
It's
in.
what, $35?
It doesn't matter. I'm senior.
That's fantastic. Oh,
I was gonna say it's gonna burn that cake up.
Now my
All
wife
right,
with her Lisa's asthma is going to kick in here in a minute.
well, happy birthday. Thanks for joining us this
Thanks for
morning.
having me.
And we have to welcome in studio Mr. Matt Santos. Good morning, Matt.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I don't know yet.
Okay, let me know.
Yeah, it's too early to determine yet.
Send me a text once you know. I gotta know. All right. And also J.C. Anderson in
Good
studio.
morning.
Couple
Should
of,
have these balloons in here.
Couple of funny
Is there
guys.
video in this thing?
Yes,
Yeah,
there is.
I was hoping these were helium, but they're not.
Okay,
It would have been a whole better interview if these were helium.
Oh, the interview has just begun. Don't say that till it's over.
So,
right?
So how long have the two of you been married?
We've been married 33
39
years.
30,
years.
39, just
33.
33.
You got to excuse him. He
That's
And
turned
he's
60.
60.
fantastic.
So
That's
he's
fantastic.
been with me longer than he hasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ba-da-ba-boom.
Yeah.
So you were 7 when you got married?
Exactly. Yes. Very, very young. And that happens sometimes.
She is a bit younger than I am.
Only 4 years.
Did you guys
Yeah.
meet in Prescott?
No.
Met at ASU. Both college students down there.
You went to college?
We did. Yep.
Brag.
At the
You're
same
bragging
time.
about
That's
college.
where I went to college. 7 years.
Yeah,
Thank
7
you very
years.
much. Yeah.
Wow,
Right
okay.
on.
I went through 7 colleges. Nothing stuck. I drove through them. There was some beer parties and stuff.
How funny. How funny. Well, speaking of funny, you guys have a very funny show coming up at the Elks Theater.
You already
third floor.
covered it. We
Well,
heard
I
it in
know,
the
we
other.
heard it
I
earlier.
We almost left.
I was doing this to Kelly.
Oh, that's all right.
But she had it on her list of things to do. But before we get to that, let's talk about a few things that happened on this date in the past, shall we? Lots of
Scott was
interesting
born.
things. Yes. Well, Scott was born, as we know, 60 years ago. But 234 years ago, Benjamin Franklin passed away in Philadelphia.
Wow.
He was 84 years old. So, yeah. I mean, happy
How's
death
that feel?
day.
Yeah, that's
By the way, Benjamin Franklin
Let's
died.
celebrate a death and a birth.
Yeah.
My condolences to the families.
Yes.
And wood
yes.
teeth were invented.
Yeah, right. Well, 95 years ago in 1929, Babe Ruth married Claire Hodgson, a former member of the Ziegfeld Follies, at 5:45 a.m. To avoid fans who were expecting to crash the event at 6:30. And when they asked where they were going for their honeymoon, Babe Ruth said, "To the ballpark."
I think he was still out from the night before.
Yeah.
Right?
That does happen.
He was still married to
That
someone
does
else.
happen. But I have to say, he hit a home run for her on that day. Isn't that wonderful?
That's awesome.
Maybe your
And
son-in-law
a crippled kid.
will score.
Yeah.
He might. We got these two jokesters
I know,
on board.
and I always
For the other children
Can you
in the
turn their
hospital
mics
and my
down
wife.
while we're doing this part? Thank you. Yes, turn their mics down. They always steal.
we could talk
They always
louder.
steal. Is this not interesting for you guys?
Oh, we got it. We should talk about what happened 100 years ago.
Okay.
100 years ago, they invented books. That's how old you
Okay,
are.
wait. 87 years ago, Daffy Duck made his first debut in Porky's Duck Hunt.
No kidding.
No kidding.
Not
Okay.
Porky's the movie. Porky's Duck Hunt.
And 60 years ago today, the same as your birthday, the Ford Mustang was unveiled.
And there's
Bam.
one outside for you right now. Let's
A lucky
go.
winner.
You get a free car, and you get a free car, and you get a car, and yeah.
Business is
Oprah
good.
Man,
Here's your
if
payment book.
Jason was paying me more, I could have got you a brand new Mustang for your birthday. Jason!
Instead, you got one built in 1901. It's run by horses.
Got the Matchbox car.
I'll talk to management. How about
Okay,
that?
there you go. There you go. He always defers to management. Who is management anyway? I don't know. But anyway, lots of big stars celebrating their birthday with you today.
No kidding.
And a couple of hottie patatis. How about Victoria Beckham turning 50? Oh, sad day for Victoria Beckham.
Oh boy.
50's harder than 60, I think. Well, you tell me, because I haven't turned 60
No,
yet.
50 was fun. 60's like, shoot, I'm here. I'm really here now.
I think Ponch from Chips is celebrating his birthday, too.
Look where that got him.
Yeah.
I did say a hottie, yeah. Jennifer Garner, 52.
Jennifer Garner.
Yes, you love Jennifer Gardner.
Yes.
Yes, ex-wife of Ben Affleck.
Yes.
Who's now married to J-Lo. Just keeping everything straight.
Jennifer Gardner's married to J-Lo?
She was married to Ben
This is
Affleck.
news.
And Boomer Esiason, 36. I have dyslexia. I know I do. 63 years old today, so at least you're younger than Boomer.
Boomer. You
Yeah.
got me.
Yeah, very cool. All right, we should probably talk
I have
about
a
this
story
comedy
about
show.
Boomer Esiason.
Do you?
So we were at a comedy club. Is my mic on now, or
There,
can I
yeah,
talk?
yeah.
it's been on.
And so we were at a comedy club, and Boomer Esiason was in the back, and everybody came in the back, and they're like, "Dude, there's some NFL football player guy in the back. I think it's Jay Schrader."
Oh no.
Yeah. And so they walked up and they go, "Hey, I love you. You're great, Jay Schrader." And he got mad. He goes, "I'm Boomer." And he left the comedy club.
Why, is Jay Schrader a lot older than Boomer?
No, they kind of look alike when you see
yeah,
them
but
in
is one
person.
older than the other? No?
I don't know.
Yeah.
One's
Okay.
I
not
didn't
as
go
good
through
as the
their
other.
ages.
Yeah, one's not
when
as
they
good
were
as the
born in
other.
history, Porky Pig had his first movie too.
That's funny. So he obviously wasn't as famous as Jay Schrader. And that's why he
No, they're
was-
famous. It's just that when they look alike, they're huge football players, and comedians don't watch sports.
Why?
So, I don't know.
Yeah.
Have to ask them. Do you watch
Okay.
sports, Matt?
High school, yeah.
High school sports.
But I only do that so I can hang out with John Russ.
Right. That's important.
The
Important.
guy on the wall.
All right,
Oh.
so let's talk about the comedians that are going to be at the Elks Theater, 3rd floor, Crystal Hall, tomorrow night.
So we need help.
Okay.
We are
can I do?
not selling tickets like we thought we were going
Okay,
to.
why not?
I don't know. It could
So
be
much
because there's
fun.
3 people on stage at once. Maybe it's intimidating. But we
No.
have Alex Mitchell, and Sean Verzi, the triplets.
Okay.
They come from Los Angeles. They appeared on America's Got Talent.
Mm-hmm.
They've appeared on The Gong Show,
Wow.
the new version. And then they also they're on the TV series on Netflix, which is a hit called The Floor is Lava.
Okay.
And so you can look them up right now on The Floor is Lava. They're kind of an interactive group, so they like to talk to the crowd. They talk about growing up as Italians. They talk about being triplets. The funny thing about them is 2 of them look identical. Mm-hmm. The other one doesn't. So it kind of reminds me of it kind of reminds me of my brothers. Like,
Right.
and then especially the one that doesn't look like them is the one that's the balding one.
Yeah.
And so they did a huge series about how they all got hair plugs. And they went out and got hair plugs, and they paid for hair plugs to get their hair back because they were balding. But they're a very funny group. I met them probably about 5 years ago at a comedy festival.
Mm-hmm.
So they're making their way through northern Arizona, but we are not getting the love from
Oh.
Prescott that we are
Well-
not. We need to get some love.
Let's play a sample. Maybe that will intrigue
Okay.
people because you sent me a few. I'm not sure if this is the wrong one. Tell me to
If
tell me
there's
to
any
get
cuss
out.
words, just cover your ears.
I don't think there are. I listened to them all.
Being triplets is pretty cool, but we cannot pick up women together.
When the 3 of us go and approach a woman, it looks like the March of the Penguin. Just they're taking.
So
Very
that
funny.
clip was from their America's Got Talent audition. They did make it through the rounds. They did get into the finals, so they get on television.
Yeah.
That's kind of their thing that they talk about because they do everything together. If
Right.
you watch if you look them up on YouTube, or if you look up their Instagrams, they're pretty much always together, and they're always doing stuff to each other. Especially during the pandemic, they were constantly on the in Instagram and YouTube doing skits and doing funny videos, and that's kind of their thing. So they have a huge following. So we're hoping that we get a big bump in ticket sales today. We
Right.
hope we get some more people out. I'm not going to be at the show, so Matt's going to.
I think that's why the ticket
Yeah,
sales
that's
are
it.
so
Oh,
low.
we might have beyond to
Jay-
something
Jay-
here.
I'm on my
See,
way to Laughlin to
Uh-huh.
a week in Edgewater Casino. So
Oh, you are.
Yeah.
Doing
so
your comedy stick on the road, huh?
I'm just hanging out in the casino, trolling.
All right. Well, I have more comedy clips for you from what are their names again?
Verzi triplets.
Verzi triplets coming up right now. I have to take a quick break and tell you guys that Pro Solutions Dental Group is here to help you prioritize your health this year. If you're suffering with headaches, acid reflux, tooth decay, or gum problems, Pro Solutions Dental Group is here to support you on your journey to a healthier, happier smile. They have highly trained team that works to determine the underlying medical cause to treat your dental symptoms. And this specialized approach saves you time and money by reducing time spent in that dental chair, as well as preventing problems down the road. Give Pro Solutions Dental Group a call. The number is 928-776-1208. You can also reach them online at PrescottDentist.com, and we'll be right back. Happy birthday! It's Scott Dandos' birthday. If you want to call him in and wish him a happy one, the number's 928-541-1016. And we have a special.
right now.
No, don't you call. We have a special caller on the line. Good morning. Can you hear me?
Yes.
It's Dempsey Dandos calling.
Thank you, Miss Dempsey and Dempsey's class. I appreciate you all. Love you all. Thank you for the birthday wishes.
Happy birthday!
Thank you.
That's fantastic. That's our oldest daughter who teaches special ed down at North Canyon High School, and her whole class. And
nice.
They get so excited. When she was on the show a couple weeks ago, they were watching on the big screen in their class, the streaming, and they were all so excited seeing their teacher on TV.
What school is she with?
North Canyon High in the Valley, the Rattlers.
Nice.
Yeah. Yes, very cool. Wonderful. Well, thank you, Dempsey and class.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for calling. How fun. Well, we are talking with a couple of comedians this morning. Very serious, guys.
Yeah, we're very
JC
serious.
Anderson
We gotta get this done.
and Matt Santos from Comedy at the Elks. They have a big comedy show coming up tomorrow night. And if you guys haven't been to these comedy shows, they are so much fun, aren't they, Scott?
Absolutely. Good time.
Yes,
Good
I mean,
fun.
belly
good
laugh.
Good laughs.
Yes, an intimate venue. You're right up close, and those are the best for comedy, aren't they?
And not to mention also it's a fundraiser that helps out the Elks.
That's right.
Good
So
cause.
tickets go towards the Elks youth arts programs.
A ton of different programs they
Yeah,
support in the
so
area.
it's very important that we get people in the seats, also just for the foundations that they're supporting. And so we're excited. We bring these comedians all the way from Los Angeles. Some people come from Chicago. Some people come from Chicago. Some people come from Canada. We got a lot of comics lined up that are coming from all over the country. And we're excited that the Elks host these for us and has us do shows with them. And like you said, it's a nice little intimate room. We kind of make it like a comedy club. And so we bring everybody close to the stage, which for this show is going to be great because, like I said, the Verzi triplets are very interactive.
Very high energy these
Yes.
guys are. And then, again, we're coming up on 2 years that JC's been bringing shows there. And what really separates the Elk shows that JC brings monthly as opposed to some of the other shows that are around the area and the county is these, as JC said, these are headliners from around the country. Television credits, specials, a ton of dry bar comics. So this is a different level of comedy than you're going to see at some of the other venues.
And it'll also be the shortest comedians we've ever booked.
Oh, is that right?
5'5".
Oh, well,
It's
they beat
listed
me.
in their bio, their height. So I'm not making that up.
They beat me by an inch, so good for them. All right, here's a little sample of the
Verzi triplets.
Verzi triplets. Oops, wait, I got to plug in. Hold on. Technology.
Ding.
I know, right? Okay, here, this is how you do it.
As triplets, man, at least two of us were mistakes. That's true. But if you ask my dad, he will say that all three of us were mistakes.
So they're talking about the one that I told you doesn't look exactly like the other two. The other two
Right.
look like they're mirror images of each other,
That is
and then
so
the middle
funny.
one. So, and then they also have a fourth brother, which they talk about on stage, which is the brother that was trouble. And he's actually named the same name as my brother, who was trouble
Also
for my
trouble.
parents.
Oh,
So I think it's just
what's
the
the name that we can avoid?
Mike.
Mike, okay.
Mike.
Very good.
Everybody
Here's
knows
some
a
more.
Mike.
Here's some more from the triplets.
Dad, old school Italian construction worker. Dude, when my dad was 27, he built his own house. We're 27, and we still live in that house. We'll stay-at-home sons are the same.
Stay-at-home sons.
What's up? Say, come on. We are family men. That's what we like to call it. We're family men. Fiscally responsible, yes. Waiting for them to die to take the inheritance. Like, Mom, I just want to be a professional Fortnite player. Come on.
Oh, that's funny.
Sounds like my son.
Sounds like my son.
I think he's just waiting for me to keel over so he can take the big room.
I hope not. Okay, so there's going to be another comedian as well, right?
Yes, his name is, they call him Zach from Montana. He came to the show probably about
a year ago.
About a year ago?
Yeah.
And very tall, funny guy. His name's Zach Allen.
Okay.
And you'll hear from this clip exactly.
Yes. Listen in.
Drivers everywhere are crazy. I went to church camp growing up. People say like Phoenix drivers are crazy. I'm like, that's not true. Drivers everywhere are crazy. Like Californians move everywhere, you know. They're nomadic. They're not just coming to Phoenix.
Wait, here's another
I
one.
went to church camp growing up. Anyone else? Righteous. My church camp, it was one of those churches where they take popular songs and make them religious. So the hot song that summer was Beverly Hills by Weezer. Only their version went, Heavenly Hills, rolling with my man G.O.D. Praise, praise, living in Heavenly Hills. It was confusing. I didn't know if I should pray or throw my underwear on stage.
I love it. How funny.
So it's going to be a really fun night, and it's going to be hosted by our man, Matt.
Boobs.
Sorry.
It'll be a good time.
You're going to do the hosting, and are you going to do a little stand-up yourself?
Oh, yeah,
Because,
yeah.
you always do, and you're super funny.
Typically about 10 minutes or so to open up the show.
Yeah, and you usually make fun of Matt during those,
Matt just
those 10
came
minutes.
from performing at the Comedy Store in San Diego.
Holy
Wow.
smokes,
Yeah, that was
really?
a blast, yeah.
Wow. Now, how did you get that gig?
Well, a good friend of mine that we're trying to bring up here
Yeah.
to the Prescott area, Steve Simone, is a good friend of mine. I've worked with him several times over the years. He was performing there.
Okay.
So I was down there for his shows to hang out, take some pictures and things, and then I got a chance to get on stage there, which was, I'm not going to lie. I've tried to, a lot of times when I've gotten some really good shows, you kind of play it down. Oh, it was fun. But that was a big deal for me. It was a lot of fun.
Congratulations.
So, had a good time. Have been to that club many times, and that was the first time I was able to take the stage.
Very nice.
And had, if I do say so myself, had a pretty decent set. It was nice.
Did you? Good. Do you have audio for us?
I do have some, but not.
Matt does not record any of the stuff like this, and I asked him why.
Right. Why?
And he said because it was closed.
Oh.
It wasn't open when he was performing.
Okay.
Wait, what? I was out on the sidewalk.
There was nobody in the building.
In front of the wall. No. It was actually a pretty packed house. It was nice. I don't know, because I'm always behind the camera. So getting in front of it's not my favorite thing.
I challenge you to record yourself next time so that we can play it here on the radio so everybody can see for themselves. Or you know what, better yet, just get a ticket and show up tomorrow night. For the big comedy show.
We'll save you and Scott a seat.
Yeah, so I wanted to add a few things. Scott,
Yes.
you know what happens when you're 60?
What's that?
Your bones tend to shrink in size and density.
Oh, lovely.
They weaken and sometimes susceptible to fractures. So be careful getting up
Okay.
and eating that cake.
And
You
playing
don't
all
wanna
that
fracture
golf
any
today.
jaw. That's why he gets discounts for golf. And the
Wonderful.
doctor on staff.
You know, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll come back with Funny Guys JC and Matt and Scott Dando's birthday boy. Coming up right now, I want to tell you guys about the Mustache Cafe in the Pine Ridge Marketplace. You got to check it out. They have delicious coffees and exotic teas, bakery treats, and they also have Indian spice marinated meats, fish, and poultry available for pre-order and pickup, and pre-cooked meals that you can dine in or take out. Delicious meals like chicken tikka masala or butter chicken, and they're coming up on the 30th of April. They're having a fashion show. You're going to want to check this out. Dive into vibrant hues and timeless elegance of their latest cotton collection. It's from the House of Kira, straight from the heart of India, crafted with love and inspired by the rich cultural heritage of this beautiful land. Their garments seamlessly blend traditional craftsmanship with contemporary flair. You can check out the beauty of the House of Kira's spring-summer collection straight from India. Like I said, coming up on the 30th at the Mustache Cafe in the Pine Ridge Marketplace. Give them a call. Let them know you're showing up. 928-778-9786. And we'll be right back. Happy birthday to you, baby. Sleaze Alive on the News 103.5 FM, KYCA. Thank you for the bumpers, Jason. Super fun. We're celebrating Scott Dandos' 60th birthday today. This is more fun than a party, right, Scott?
Absolutely.
Wonderful.
It is a party.
Talking comedy with J.C. Anderson and Matt Santos from Comedy at the Elks. They have a big show, you guys. Tomorrow night, you're not going to want to miss it. What time does the show start?
Show starts at 7. Doors are at 6.
Okay, doors are at 6. And is it assigned seating or is it first come, first serve?
There's priority seating.
Okay.
And there's only 3 tickets left.
Okay, get those tickets.
I'm assuming that's you have to go and they sit you.
Right.
But then they also have you seated. They space you out, but you may be sharing a table with other parties.
Which is fun because everybody's there for the same reason, and that's
to
have a good time.
Dating. Yeah, it's like speed dating. You might meet someone you like.
That's not what I found to be true,
but the website is Prescott Elks Theatre. This is spelled theater with R-E.
Because they're fancy.
Right, right. They should just buy both addresses.
So what's nice there, if you haven't been up in the Crystal Hall,
yes.
It's not theater seating like where you just chairs. So there's tables because they do have drinks available, refreshments available, and that's also money that goes to the programs that the Elks support. So you got a table of 4 or 6 at the table. So if you've got a group of 4 or 6, they will seat you together there. But if you're not, if you're there solo or as a couple, they'll like JC mentioned, they'll put you at a table.
And Liz, who
with
runs
someone
it,
else.
always likes to make a joke that they sell the drinks and alcohol, and it raises money for the kids' programs.
For the kids. Drink for the kids.
But Liz has been awesome. Shout out to Liz for helping us out, and hopefully we get this show rolling. And we're excited. Triplets are probably on their way now.
Yes.
They're walking.
We should go. They're walking. They're walking. You got to listen to every word.
Every word. Comics
it.
don't have money. So.
And these guys are 5'5", so their strides real small.
Yeah, and they have to share.
They fit in a trunk of a car.
That's a lot of steps, man.
Bless their hearts. All right. Well, again, check out the comedy show if you haven't done it. And if you have done it, you know how much fun it is. And you probably already have your tickets. But if you don't, again, go to, what's the website?
Elks.
PrescottElksTheater.org. You can
Right.
also find links on the Elks Theater Facebook page as well.
Wonderful.
And it's Performance Arts Center.
Okay, Performance Arts Center.
And we already sold some tickets already.
All right.
So this is working.
During
we
this
need
hour?
More.
Okay,
Yep.
let's see how many Lisa Live listeners will hear
Step
the
up.
call of action to call in and or get online and purchase your tickets. How much do they start at?
They start at $20 to $25.
And you're going to laugh. I guarantee you will have a great time. You're going to belly laugh. And then if you go to the show tomorrow night, Thursday night, you can call in the show Friday morning and tell us how great it was.
Yes.
All right. Thanks for coming in, guys.
Thank you.
Put a triplet
you,
in your
Lisa.
pocket.
There you go. Happy birthday, Scott Dandos.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you all for listening. We'll see you back here on the radio tomorrow. Have a great day.